Welcome, Cancer Leo, to your in-month reading for July. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers, and anyone new to my channel. Welcome, welcome. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, let's see what's going on with you, Cancer Leo, and your energy of what you're thinking, feeling, or the energy surrounding you. Cancer Leo, best message for Leo, please. Two of Cups, renewed friendship, renewed love. Maybe you want to renew this love and have a healthier friendship, a healthier connection, or someone around you is really trying to renew this friendship with you and wants a healthier relationship with you. There's a Cancer card, so it could be you. Doesn't have to be. Or you could be dealing with another Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. But more than anything, it's just talking about renewing this healthy relationship, wanting a healthy relationship. And clarifying on the Two of Cups, not only clarifies on that, but the entire reading. I want. So definitely somebody does want that. The whole entire reading is going to be about I want. So whether or not this is what they want and then you want something as well, it could be the two energies intermixing together. They want a healthy relationship with you, and maybe you're saying, I don't want to. Maybe your cycle's upside down saying, leave me alone. And then for some of you, be like, yeah, I would like that too. Take it how it resonates. But definitely wanting with the sacral chakra. That's a deep desire, right, of intention. Okay, so getting over here to the situation. The situation is taking place in the present, the recent past, and the near future. The Master upside down. Wow. This definitely could be two different energies going on over here. For sure. Seeing how this goes. Spread your wings in the recent past and awaiting results upside down, saying, I detach from this. I'm not waiting for these results. I'm detaching away from the situation, no longer waiting. So where you had awaiting the results, you're no longer waiting. So it's either you or them. I'm really picking up a lot of them. Spread your wings. Spread your wings is talking about, you know what? In the recent past, could be a couple months ago, 6 months ago, however, yesterday, you know, even before this reading, but you felt like you're walking the rainbow bridge over here, spreading your wings, growing. There was a lot of growth, a lot of success going on within the situation, within your life. Feeling like you are on cloud 9. Reflecting about this situation. Wow, were you reflecting a lot? You guys must have been, this is going to be one of those quick ones. I see it. It was like boom, boom. That's what happened. It was like we were spreading our wings. Everything was great. I had a great outcome. And then all of a sudden, boom, withdrawal. Could be dealing with a Virgo. They just all of a sudden withdrew. They went inside to go think about whatever they're going to think about, which then puts you, this Pisces Cancer card, puts you into this place of High Priestess saying, okay, well, if you're going to withdraw, go reflect and figure out what's going on within this relationship. I'm going to do the same thing. And it was almost like you went inside to go figure out why they started hiding out too. What are they actually reflecting on? What seems to be the problem? Someone wanted a new opportunity. Someone wanted to move on. Someone wanted to do something else. Clarify on why they want a new opportunity. What's going on? Did they have a new job? They had to move? What is... They just stopped. It was just stalemate. Could have even been you. Maybe you just felt like this wasn't working out. Maybe they hide out too much. Because I mean, like, you have the King of Wands over here, right? So now you have the water and the fire over here, and you're going, well, look, I am self-assured. I know where I want to be. Are you sure you know where you want to be? I don't think this other person was sure. It's either you are not sure if you had a beautiful relationship, but you're just not sure if this is what you want. And just went blank, stalemate, checkmate. Maybe you guys felt like you couldn't grow anymore together. I mean, you have the Two of Wands. You can only grow so much. Maybe you felt like, you know what, they can't grow anymore. That was it. Maybe they felt that way with you. I don't know, but we have a lot of, Now they're coming back, or you're coming back, and you want this relationship, take it how it resonates. You want this relationship to renew itself and want them to come back, or they're saying, hey, you know what, Cancer, Leo, I want to come back. I made the wrong choice. I wasn't self-assured. You were so self-assured, or vice versa. And then we got that Master over here upside down. Hey, you know, that's saying, you know, maybe they didn't feel like they had enough freedom. Maybe they felt they wanted more freedom. Maybe they felt like they were attached too much. Maybe they were too clingy. Maybe you're saying they're too clingy. It just feels a little clingy. And it also feels like they're getting past some fear. Was that what this was all about? Was this fear that you guys were getting too close? And now they're saying, I want to renew this relationship. I want to fix this. I feel like somebody was scared of getting too close, opening up too much. Yeah, within a love relationship. It's love. Somebody is just afraid to get too close in a love relationship. You or them, take it how it resonates. Yeah, but now they want to transition. Someone wants to transition. Someone wants to have a redo. Take a mulligan, right? We're playing golf over here, right? I'd like to redo this. I would like to start fresh. I would like to have a transition within this. I've grown. It feels like there's a growth that happened. Maybe some kind of transformation has taken place within the mind, the heart, however, maybe the whole body. And they're saying, you know what, I want to do this again. I want to. I just feel like over here it was like, I want to get close to you, but now I'm so close, I feel kind of fearful to do so. I mean, look, you're spreading your wings, you're moving so fast. Maybe there was even a marriage inside this. Maybe somebody proposed their love with the Two of Cups. That could be marriage proposal. You know, maybe someone thought they wanted to get married and then it scared them. Or maybe scared you. They proposed something like this and they backed them off, made them go think. It's like they kept themselves out in the cold to have this transition, because it's like when you have to go into this reflection stage, it's something like you feel like you know, this is kind of interesting because it's like a neglect. It's almost like they have this transition to understand that they neglected you, they rejected you, you know, they're the ones, right? It could even be Taurus. You might be dealing with a Taurus. However it is, it's like they know that they rejected you, or you know you rejected them by just walking away, right? Withdrawing, just hiding out, doing whatever you did. But now it's like I had the transformation over here to realize what I've done and how I've left, you know, you're out in the cold. Just didn't feel like it was the perfect timing. I think somebody was proposed to. I'm just going that way. I think for some of you were proposed to, and you didn't feel it was the perfect timing, got a little fearful, and maybe the relationship wasn't long enough, and it kind of scared you away, or like I said, just getting too close too fast. Yeah, you're waiting for the perfect timing with the moon over here. It's like, I don't believe that it was the perfect timing for me. I'm going to wait for the perfect timing. But now you're coming back, or they're coming back saying, I feel it's the perfect timing now. It could be, you know. They could have had this feeling right after this last full moon we had on, what, the 23rd, 24th? Maybe they just had this revelation during this last full moon. They're like, hey, you know what? I think I want them now. Yeah, where they didn't feel underdetermined, where they didn't feel determined before and they were scared. There was a lot of fear. There's a lot of fear. Fear of getting close. Now they want it. Yeah, now they see their Ace of Cups is overfilling. They feel like you're their Ace of Cups. It was like they had to do all this transition, all this thinking, all this stuff to realize that you know, where they had all this fear, you know, now they realize what holds, you know, what could possibly hold this cup. Well, the cup of love, the cup of union. But awaiting results is like detaching. Detaching from the situation on the way that it was before. It's like, I'm not going to fight for this relationship the way that I was, you know, wanted it. It's like, you know, it's kind of like, seems like there's still, you know, contradictions. Maybe there's, you know, you guys get back together and there's this like back and forth, back and forth. So you're kind of detaching from the contradictions of the relationship, not seeing the blessings that you would like to see within the relationship. With the Empress over here, it's like they're not still holding true to the way they thought they were going to. So even when they thought that they were ready and that they were going to do this and they were going to, you know, renew this and do that and that and all of this, and they thought they were so ready for the Ace of Cups, all of a sudden there's a lot of contradictions going with this. So you're kind of detaching away from this. I'll remind you, it's hard to see if it's actually you doing this or them, so I'm just going to make it as you. So you're kind of detaching from this a little bit because it's kind of like they're battling themselves still. And I think it's because they think they're so ready, but even though they had transition in their mind, there's still something there that still is a little fearful of a 100% connection. And you're noticing this. You're like, well, I thought you said you were so determined, you were ready, perfect timing, and then yet here you are over here. So the more they keep doing this, the more you're kind of pushing back. And even though you wanted this, you know, maybe you wanted this too, you're kind of noticing the back and forth kind of behavior that they're having. And so with the Empress, you're like, I just don't see this really 100% coming together the way I want it nurtured. It's just not, you know, the way it was when we were spreading our wings, having a great time, getting to know each other, getting, you know, all these things together. And now all of a sudden it's just kind of, there's a pullback. It's almost like they're doing it again. But I think it's because when they realized that they were away from you, they realized that they had something good. But I think that as soon as you guys start getting closer again, they start getting that kind of fear again. I see the devil coming back. You're trying to support this behavior. You're trying to support the relationship as much as you can, but how are you going to do that? So even though you're kind of detaching, it still feels like your Cancer side still wants to, you know, that's like watery compassion. You really want to try to support this as much as possible. But God, how can you when they're so over emotional? They're having such a rough time. You don't know if they're on water, underwater. Maybe you guys are dealing with another water sign. Or they have a lot of water in their chart, because you're seeing this kind of wishy-washy. It could just be Virgo itself, right? Because Virgo is the water sign, the sign of Earth with water in it. But you're just seeing kind of this like hide out, come out, right? Where you're just trying to passionately move forward, but it's still kind of like you're still detaching the way you, it's just not the way you wanted it to be, right? So it's almost like when you're detaching, you're kind of pushing back a little, not trying to make it as, you're not forcing anything because you just don't feel like you're going to get it anyways. They said they were going to give you the Ace of Cups. I don't see it. I see a lot of wishy-washy fear over here. They're trying to offer the cups. It feels like you try to offer this, and then they keep coming back trying to offer this proposal, but it's like, why would you keep doing so? But then there they are, full of anxiety. And so you're just, I just, you know what, it's going to cause all this up and downness. Virgo, again, I don't think that, or I'm sorry, Scorpio and Scorpio. But yeah, I don't see this really coming together the way, you know, you or the other person wants this to be, depending on whoever it is, right? It's going to take a long time, you know, but the kind of crazy thing that I see over here, Cancer, Leo, is like, they seem like they were so perfectly fine in the past until all of a sudden they just, kind of freaked out, right? I just think that the more you guys get closer, they don't know how to handle that love or handle that closeness. Could be some deep wounds in there that they're trying to face. And the closer they get, the more that they have this kind of clarity that, you know, maybe they have some, just kind of some kind of deep emotional wounds or something. And there's some, with them, they've had some issues in the past over here. Could have been with an Aquarius, yeah, love, upside down love. Maybe they've given their heart before, is what it looks like, to somebody else who caused a lot of major depression. It's definitely past. I think that's, yeah. It's almost like they kind of debate all the time within their mind how close they can actually get to a person. They do have fear of being hurt again. That's really what it looks like. Okay. And it looks like they might have even been hurt through a third-party situation. So if anybody knows anything about that, or it was you who was hurt in a third-party situation, this is why, right? Because I really do see 3 over here. So it could be kind of hard to, that's only for some of you. Otherwise, it's just getting the realizations and the recognitions the way you want, because somebody that you love so bad hurt you so bad, or them so bad. It really broke them, or you. Okay, so see what Spirit has to say on this. I say just give it some time. Be gentle. You know, I think in a relationship with this, I really feel that's what it is. Be gentle. You know, walk patiently. Be gentle. And you know, for the cross watchers, if you're dealing with the Cancer Leo, it's the same. Walk, you know, walk calmly. Walk gentle. This is going to need some gentle touching over here. You know what I mean? A gentle touch. A lot of understanding and a lot of gentleness. Absolutely. Try to get information if you can. And, you know, if you don't know that, they could be hiding it from you. And a lot of people don't want to talk about their past, you know. So, but I would say it's definitely some kind of hurts and pains from that. Okay? But yes. And compromise. Right? If you really love this person and you really want to keep this person with you, have compromise. Take it slow, right? They might think they want things fast, and maybe they made it fast, or maybe you thought you wanted it fast and made it fast, but somebody needs it to take it slow, right? And this will help for the opportunity to grow. Yeah, somebody needs recovery. Absolutely. Okay? So just take it slow and easy, my friends, okay? And that was it for you. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.